Hello there. Just jotting down some more notes. If you're watching this on the replay, hit hashtag replay and like or comment. Let me know you're there. Let me know you're watching and listening. It's nice to know. Today in yoga, because I always talk about yoga and how it relates to what I'm going through in my life. Today, the lesson was soften. Now, it was a really easy practice, and instead of like chaturanga, downward dog, this and that, it was like we would sway. I'm like still swaying, but we would sway back and forth. It was a lot of movement and breathing, a lot of breath and then movement, and really finding what felt good to my body. I love Yoga with Adrienne. Her hashtag is FWFG. Hashtag find what feels good. Hey Donna, thanks for joining me. And so ever since I started doing the Yoga with Adrienne, I've been really working toward finding what feels good. And earlier today, I'm getting ready for the Date Yourself Challenge. We launch on Monday. It's very exciting. Donna says, hi, sweetness. Thank you, Donna. Hi. It's there's a lot going on. It's actually taking off a lot greater than I anticipated, which is great. I love it. Hey, Doria. Thanks for joining me. Welcome. So the Date Yourself Challenge is taking off. And as I was, talking to people about it today, I still found time to take a nap. I found time to take a nap. Stone is getting her 8th tooth, and I believe she is going through a pretty serious... Yesterday she had diarrhea a lot, and she was very upset. Today, I believe she woke up with a fever. Hey, Christina. Haven't seen you in a minute. Remind me to send you an invitation to the Date Yourself Challenge. Yes. But yeah, so Stone has not been feeling well. And so for part of the day, I just put down all work. I put my iPad on the counter to charge. And we sat and cuddled and watched a movie. I mean, she kind of yelled at me for part of it and ate bananas and then cried but whatever. I took the time to stop what I was doing and pay attention to her. And softening. In our world, it's we rush to be... Who's joining now? Hey, Lauren. Nice to see you. In our world, we rush to harden. And it's okay. I got this. I'm strong. And yet, we never take the time to soften. It's we forget that being sensitive is a superpower. Being sensitive to nature and the little murmurings of the universe. It's important to be soft. Hi, Phil. It's important to be soft and to be sensitive, and that's okay. To rest and to take breaks. Oftentimes, people they'll just do and they work so hard, and then they get drained and frazzled and things, and then they just quit. They just fall apart. But instead of quitting, just rest, breathe, take some time out for yourself, and just gather yourself back again, fill up your cup, and then continue on your journey. But it's a lot of times it's oh no, I can't do it, I feel so bad, and pity me. And it's why? Just continue, rest, pace yourself, okay? Literally, nobody's getting out of this alive, okay? You have all of the time. You are enough. There is more than enough time. I like to say, I say this to myself a lot, Bradley, there are more cars in the world than you could ever drive. There is more money in this world than I could ever spend. There are more experiences in this world than I could ever experience. There is enough time. I am enough. It's okay. And a lot of times too, I find that What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I swear it made sense. It was something about apologizing for who we are. I apologize a lot. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm being so much. I am so not enough. Like, I'm enough. I am here. I am going to be unapologetically here. I was born. I take up space. Now, I can take up as much space as I want to, and all the space that I take up is still, like, I can still take up all my space, and everybody else can still take up all the space that they can as well. Like, I'm not overstepping my boundary being here and not, oh, I'm sorry. I don't have to shirk away. I don't have to shrink. I am strong, and I can stand here, and I can be myself. And I don't have to apologize for how sensitive I am. If I'm going to cry or if I'm going to laugh, maybe I'm going to be a little too loud for your ears. So what? This is me right now. And this is how I choose to express myself. And one thing that I've noticed, hey Megan, nice to see you. Thank you for joining me. One thing that I've noticed when I allow myself to take up space and allow myself to be and not apologize for who I am and what I'm doing is I give others, it's like somehow others are now allowed in my presence to also be themselves, to also carry on the way that they feel as though they need to carry on. It's just a really great feeling. And like my partner went to the movement last weekend, and you know, I'm sure that there are other girlfriends out there that would have been freaked out that he went to this big, huge party in downtown Detroit for, you know, the better part of a day. But, like, man, I've got stuff to do. And it's not that I don't care about him. It's not that I don't care what he does. It's that I know that that's what he needed to do to feel like himself again. And there were things that I needed to do here, and I didn't feel comfortable going at that time. And all of that is okay. And it's all okay. Because it matters more what happens in the long run than what happens in, like, the little incremental minutes. And I could sit here and I could, like, nitpick and try to organize and arrange and make everything, you know, add up on my, like, the way I want it to, or I could just relax and allow the universe to play out the way that I need it to play out. I don't know if you noticed, but, like, my shoulders keep, like, bunching up, and then, like, I relax, and then it's like, I was reading somewhere that the collarbones, they're supposed to be parallel to the floor. That's how you know, like, I don't know, something crazy. But I remember when I found that out, my collarbones used to be like this, and I was very, like, afraid, especially if, like, I didn't have a bra on. Now I don't wear a bra, ever. I actually have breast milk all over my shirt. Can you see that? Yeah, just breast milk all over the dang thing. Hashtag boobies. Breast milk filled boobies. But especially, like, if I was not wearing a bra, I would, you know, try to hide these ginormous boobs. I can't hide them. They're not hiding. Oh well, I don't mind. I realized that I'm just gonna be myself, and however myself is that day, that's how it is. And my hair too. I stopped brushing my hair. Okay, I know that I talk about, I don't know, I actually haven't talked about my hair in a while, but I know that I talk about my hair, but, like, this is just how it grows. I separate it. I separate it not very often. Oh my gosh, Lauren. Lauren says life is so much better without a bra. Let me tell you, I couldn't believe that these people made me wear a bra ever. Ever, ever, ever. I swear to you, my daughter will never wear a bra. no. Like, I will tell her that her boobs, however they decide to sit, let them sit that way. I feel like I've done more damage to my body by wearing a bra than by not wearing a bra. But yeah, I just let my hair grow. This is just my hair. I haven't cut it since my partner and I have been together. My partner and I have, we were both bald when we met. And now we don't cut our hair. It's kind of our thing. Hello, Samantha. Thank you for joining me. I'm just talking about how, I don't know, leaving myself alone. Letting myself be. And I don't dye my hair, clearly, because there's all of this gray. And people used to make me feel bad about the gray. They're like, why won't you dye that? I don't know. Everybody always has, like, an opinion on everybody else. Everybody else wants to talk about everybody else. It's like, leave me alone. Don't ask me why I'm not wearing a bra. How about you worry about why you are? Okay? Wait, hold on. What was that phrase? Don't worry about what I'm doing. Worry about why you're worried about what I'm doing. That's even better. Hey, Cody. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, so don't worry about me. Worry about why you're worried about me. Because if you're worried about me, you're not worried about you. Who the hell is worried about you? I don't know. I don't know. I'm over here worried about me. I'm not even worried about me, but I am interested in me and interested in what I do. It's interesting, too. I have this whole notebook, and inside this notebook, I fill it 3 times a day. Well, these big chunks right here, that's my grateful. That's my list of grateful stuff. And the rest of this is all affirmations. Positive affirmations. I write them down 3 times a day. I think there's probably about 50 of them that I do. I've been doing it for like a couple of days now. And I love it. Look at this. Look at this. This is today's grateful. How grateful I am. And it's like, yeah. I'm grateful AF. And I've found that since I started keeping this positive affirmations, these are like positive, empowering affirmations. These are affirmations concerning money. These are affirmations concerning where I want to see myself in 6 months, a year. And I found that since I started keeping this, my world right now is like I feel it shifting, and it's really cool. I also carry another notebook that I keep. I keep lots of notes. I used to keep my notes on the internet. But I found that I really like to write, and like my hand is kind of sore because of all of the writing that I've been doing, but I don't care. I can tell that it's helping me. It's like, remember how they used to tell you, like, if you were a bad kid, you had to write, like, I will not do this, like, 100 times or whatever? It's like that. It's like really cementing it in. And then as I write, I'm in a really good mood, or I think of like a really happy thought, like a happy memory. And then I like write down, and it makes me happy. Lauren says, children that attend public schools should write positive affirmations. Hell yeah, they should. But it's important not just to write them, but to feel good, to hold a feeling of goodness, or like of joy. There it is, to hold joy in your heart when you write the affirmations. Because you could write them and then like you don't feel that, and you need the feeling that you can't put your hand on it. Clearly you can't like touch the feeling, but like it's very real, and it's like palatable. You can feel it inside your body. But like hold joy here and then write the affirmations. And it's like, wow. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I swear by it. It's so great. This little boy, I see him walking down the street. He wants to play with my son, but my son is with his daddy right now. Oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to talk about today. Following my joy, I reacted based on fear a lot. I would, see my partner freak out, like, oh no, where are we going to get money from, or something like that. And I would be like, oh no, let me go to my business. What am I going to do? And then I would like write emails, or I would create create a post or something like that, and it would be all based in fear. And I noticed that it was like repelling people. Like I had nobody to talk to. Nobody was excited. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. So lately I've been consciously thinking about what makes me, like, where do I find joy? What makes me, like, excited and, like, ready to get out of the day or get on with the day or whatever. And I've realized, like, my own transformation. Oh, yeah, I also have an entire list. I have an entire list of, it's called, I don't know if you can see that. Reasons why I'm awesome. It's an entire list of every time I'm like, oh, I can't do this. I read it and I'm like, oh, well, shit, I am awesome. Hey, Ricardo, thanks for joining. But yeah, so like, I am awesome. I can do this. I've already done a lot of stuff that I never thought I would ever do, but I did it. So, I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going with this, other than just like, maybe I'm just making breadcrumbs. Maybe one day all of these random videos that I do will add up to something. Maybe somebody will gain something from them. I don't know. I've got a YouTube channel. I post all the videos there when I'm done with them. Yeah. But right now, like, making the transition into, like, helping people with their self-love. Like, the Date Yourself Challenge, it is amazing to see people coming out of their shells and, like, I feel it. It's like excitement. I'm happy, like, really joyful. I love it. I'm so thrilled. Like, But it was really, really great to see people interacting with each other and getting really excited about something that, like, I created. Like, I'm just sitting here in my office, like, you know, it'd be really awesome. Date Yourself Challenge. But it's gotta be like this and this and this. And, like, what's interesting is I've pulled different pieces from, like, different things I've seen, and it's like I made a big patchwork quilt. And so, like, I'm using other, like, I don't know, other things that I've seen and that I've noticed. Hey, Courtney, thank you for coming. And, yeah, I've, like, pieced it together, and, like, it's really grown into something big. But it's, like, no matter what, I had to put I could take all the random pieces, and I could put them in a barrel, and I could shake it up, and I could give it to you, but it would not be the same unless I did it. I heard somewhere that there's no not unique thought, but, like, there's really no unique thought. Everything that's ever, like, really been said has been said, except it hasn't been said by you. So the reason why I feel like I have an obligation to get out and to say and to speak and to do, because somebody's life might change just because I said it. Now, like, you can everybody hears, hey, Sal, how you doing today? Everybody hears the whole, think positive and write positive affirmations and stuff. But yet, like, I have an entire notebook devoted to writing down affirmations and grateful practice. This is the grateful for today. Yeah, and grateful practice. And I'm telling you, my life is different. It is changing. I feel just excited. And yes, I write them 3 times a day. My hand hurts. Don't care. It's worth it. It reminds me, and it helps get into my head and into my body that I remember that I am awesome, and that there are things that I want in this world, and I am going to work at them, and I'm going to work on them. So yeah, following my joy and stopping reacting from fear. And, like, these are huge things, and it's not something that I've taken, it's not something that, like, happened overnight. This is, like, definitely effort every day, putting it in there, working on it, like, and it's like an onion, you know, peeling back layers and just, like, scooping out shit and, like, just getting to me, like, the essence of me. It's pretty fantastic. But yeah, so if you would like to be involved in the Date Yourself Challenge, I will make sure that a link goes down underneath this video to the group. Make sure I get your email. That is entirely important, because all of the date instructions come through email. So that is definitely a must. Oh yeah, Lauren, if you're still here, I want to say thank you. I saw that you added a bunch of people to the group today. So, like, kudos to you, man. Like, really, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I feel like you're really excited about this idea, and I'm really excited too. Everybody is excited. Blah, blah. And yeah, so follow your joy. Find your way back to yourself. And love. Just love. I'm debating on whether I want to tell you the story about my grandma, my great-grandma. She passed last November. Yeah, Lauren, I hope that you joined too. I think a couple of the people that you that you added, I think that they like gave me their email address or whatever. But okay, so my great-granny, back in 2015, like 3 days after my ex-husband threw me out of our house, I went to Thanksgiving with my family down south. They didn't know I was coming. I do not eat animals or their products. It was interesting. I think I had salad and a lot of tequila because I drank more tequila than I ate. I drank more tequila than I ate of food ever. Like, I couldn't even believe how much tequila I drank. Like, anyway. So I'm wearing my Batman onesie because I just have to be weird. And I, instead of sitting with my younger cousins, I sat with the older ladies, because in my family we have older women, and I feel like they're like elephants, you know, like the ancient elephants. Hey, Brooklyn. I feel like they're ancient elephants and just like very matriarchal. It's just all ladies. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Anywho, so I sat with my great-granny with the older ladies for Thanksgiving, and I just remember being like, great-granny, what is the secret to longevity? She's like, I was like, how old are you going to be on your next birthday? She said, I'm going to be 94 years young. And I was like, okay, all right, do it up. And I said, you know, what's the secret to life? You know, you've been here for almost 100 years. 100 years! Like, anyway, so what's the secret? And she said, just love everybody. No matter what they do to you, just love them. And love yourself. And I was like, all right, great-granny, I got you. I remember I took a picture with her, and I was like, hey, you know, and she looked at the camera, at the picture, and was like, oh, who is that old woman? And I said, that's you, great-granny. And she was like, that woman isn't me. She was a really great person. She died that was actually the last time I saw her, back in 2015. But we had a really great time. Hold on, I'm almost done. I don't know if you hear my baby, she's hollering. Anyway, but so she died in November, and I heard that she died laughing. She died laughing. So I will take that advice to heart. Anyway, this video has gone on way too long, but there's obviously more to the story. But I'm just really happy that I got a chance to share that little piece of my life and my heart with her. I love her. She died at 96 years old. Wow, you know, a girl can dream. And she was eating like traditional black people food, so like, if I don't eat animals and none of that junk now at 30, what am I gonna be like at 96? I've seen some people at 74. Oh my god. Oh, you want to see my great-grandpa? Or my great-grandpa? My granddad. I'll show you granddad real quick because he's with me. Hey, granddad. I want to show the people to you.
Okay.
Show the people you. Say hey, great-granddad.
Hey.
We're live. There's one person watching right now.
Yeah.
All right, let me go take care of this baby because clearly she's unhappy. But thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Lots of love. Bye-bye. Yep.